Hello everyone and welcome back. This video is brought to you by InvideoAI. If you want great generation, use InvideoAI. I want it finally. Fantastic. So yeah, so InVideo, so something another AI wanted to get in contact with. I reached out. They retweeted something about the CEO, and then I showed him, hey, I'm doing my influencer stuff. He obviously was interested. He messaged he messaged me right away, and then we have all this type of stuff. We would like to it seems like you're actually with a couple of other people who are pretty recognized. So we'll hook you up, and there you go. So there you go, part of the CPP too. So there you go, fantastic. Thank you again to InvideoAI. And I always wanted a review. All right, so we got all these types of things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a topic, obviously. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and I'm doing all this. So it's gonna make me a video. So we can do all these other types of things. We're gonna do probably like a full review. We got AI videos, we got agents, we got a couple of more things. I remember when this actually came out, and after now they're just like they're next level. So I just did this. You can do. So let's check it out. We're gonna make something. So it's gonna get started. I am a big fan of sci-fi, so we're going to do that. We got sci-fi showcase. Okay. Oh, interesting. So they changed it from a fish to a ghost. Interesting, because I remember the original was an actual fish. So interesting take on that. But yeah, because now obviously I reached out to them, and because I remember it was a fish. So that's interesting. So maybe a little bit of rebranding there. But it looks kind of cool. I'm not going to there's a couple of other things. I can finally make those cool Bigfoot blogs, vlogs now. Hey, what's going on? I want to do something with the Roman times. I have a couple of ideas, like about Caesar and a lot of other historical figures, but I do want to do the whole Rome and Greek thing. Just like all these people just walking around. Hey, what's up, man? Oh, look, it's Hail Caesar, Hail Caesar, or whatever it could be, or Alexander the Great or something, or all these historical figures. Hey, it's Marie Boleyn right here. We're just I think that's kind of cool. Lots of other people have been doing it, but I want to see how it turns out with InVideo. So I do want to see how this turns out. Okay, so we're gonna do for 1:30. Sci-fi, obviously platform. What do you want? And then obviously you can do the basic. You can do pro, or I'm just gonna go with ultra. I use flagship models like Veo and Sora 2. And then we got all this type of stuff. Add logos, show AI twins. So we got more options, I guess. Show AI twins. What's you can I'm looking at this. I don't. Oh, look at that! You can do twin con. You got the UGC, so something like Higgs field. Very interesting. So that's very interesting. So I kind of figured. So you got avatar clones, and then you got user generating content actors. You got all this type of stuff. Hey, this and such. Cool. So then I'm gonna make another UGC type of thing. So that looks very interesting. So it's basically like how Higgs field has their product stuff. So basically, it's basically Freya, pretty much, to sum it up. If you really want to sum it up, so basically it's Freya. I can make another Freya just in the InVideo version. Too funny. We're gonna hit the generate for 40 credits. We're gonna hit 130. We're gonna use the 60. Obviously, with AI Lab Heist, Creative Strategy, Cinematic Space Odyssey, or Galaxy Future Tour, we're gonna do the Space Odyssey, and then we're gonna hit generate for the 60. It's not too. So we're gonna be doing a couple of other more things. But so far I'm liking it. I don't know. Like in my opinion on VO3, VO is not too bad, but there obviously there's a lot of Chinese and other type of stuff that's actually coming out, which is actually pretty good. But VO is not too bad. VO 3.1 is a little bit more of an improvement. I'm kind of glad. Like I know, like I know obviously with the how do I put it, with the ultra and everything, like, oh, you pay the ultra plan, like whatever, like, you can use it, but like I guess so, but like obviously like it's just more of the sense of, how would I put it, like I could, like, yeah, like obviously there's certain benefits for it all, but again, I have Invideo, I got all these other types of people, so like I can just use it like that, and like it gets the same results. So like I like I always like to use, like, it's like the most famous quote that I love, that actually went viral, by the way, the Westworld one with the TV show, when Dolores says, "If you can't tell the difference, does it matter?" Exactly. VO3 is VO3 is VO3, so does it really matter? And how you're using it, or like if you can't tell the difference, does it really, like? So I think like that's like the major staple, and it feels like more of the sense of like how like everything's evolving, and even with Invideo and like their amazing type of stuff, and like um, it's just more of the matter of, like, how do I put it? Like, I guess like the subject matter would be like, you got Nvidia, you got this, you got all these other type of stuff, um, and you got all this UGC type of stuff. You got the AI avatars. You got all this type of stuff, and like it's just more of the sense of like now it's at a stage where like um, it sounds real. Like obviously, like I review other type of stuff. I review like other types of people. And I'm eternally grateful for like all the people and like all like the people who said yes, people who's reached out to me, people who like, and like all the people who obviously I'm associated with. Um, and I'm eternally grateful for that within itself. But like, um, and like the opportunity like I get to like obviously like do all these types of things, but I think it's just more of the sense of like how do I put it, like more in the sense of, if you can't tell the difference, doesn't matter, like it's just more in the sense of like all this stuff is real, like it's getting to become realistic, like now like going back to the voices, like I there's in video, there's this, and obviously like more recent projects that I've done and more like recent like reviews that I've done, it's like now it's like realistic, like it sounds like now we're at the stage, like obviously when like we're at the stage now where it sounds like a person, like we got the walking down, and I was just even talking about this like and like when on my I think it was like 2 or 3 days ago, like my other previous video I was doing, and I was even saying about the same thing, like if people like in video and obviously the other people who I'm associated with and all that, or like other like type of people, and if they start to get like obviously we can walk and obviously if we start to focus on the tone, if you start to focus on the manner, and like if you start to focus on all that type of stuff and like the expressions, so like I was talking about like when someone's like obviously with the tone, like obviously there's different accents of like certain types of people and everything, but like it's not the accent, it's not all that type of stuff, it's the tone, it's like how is that person expressing themselves within the accent, obviously with the tone of my voice I'm static, I this is something I wanted to review for a while, but and it's like it's really really good, or like I've seen a lot of type of stuff like all over, people are promoting, I've seen ads, I've seen stuff, I've seen people break stuff, I've seen a lot of people break this down already, and I've been impressed for a very very long time, and it's someone who I've been wanting to get in touch with for a while now, and they finally got back. Ironically, as I said, like they retweeted something, they got a CEO, and oh, interesting. So they reached out, but like it's just that it's like now with the voice and everything, and obviously there's like other like types of stuff I've already reviewed, and like it was getting there, but now like with more recent type of stuff, I was like even looking at like more like how do I put it, more studies and everything, and obviously like the studies are more interesting, but like it feels like now like to a certain degree, but like for me studies don't really mean too much. But it feels like then like it's just more in the sense of like how now more people are focusing in on that. Is I think like the biggest factor is what really contributed to like VO and like other people like getting the voice down is two other like I guess like the two biggest scenarios would be obviously there is a movie called The Brutalist, and they used certain AI technology to sync certain languages up because the actors didn't really know the lines. Like they couldn't get certain things down, and obviously didn't speak the language, so they did that. And I think the biggest other factor is China. They're stepping up their game, and they're actually dominating now the AI space. And before there was, oh, little dinky DeepSeek, that's not going to do anything. Ha ha ha. Oh, and then stuff like Steps came out, and stuff like obviously Beidou with Ernie and all this other type of stuff, and like there's other types of things, but like but even like the East is actually dominating, and then like there's obviously like other types of things, but like how does this connect to the voice? So it connects to the voice because obviously since now you can do it in a cheaper and better way, obviously other companies are saying, wait a minute, these people are doing it, and what did they, well, they spent this amount. How do we get a better model, trained a lot better at that rate, and get those same results? Okay, we got the walking down, we got the image down. How do we get a voice like that, and how do we train it, and like what will we do, and at a cheaper rate to get those better results? So that was like the kind of idea of like how do we do this? How do we get like obviously the emotions down? How do we get like the tone, going back to all that? But how do we get it so we're not blowing through lots of VC money or blowing through whatever, or having insane amounts of charging? Like how do we replicate that good Eastern model but for here? And like what are they doing to get those same results with the models that look so realistic, with the models that walk so well, and all that? How do we replicate that? Like for example, WAN 2.2 looks really, really good, the movement's really down, it looks like a person, all that type of stuff and all that. But how do we get that with the voice? And I think like that would be the best thing, because that obviously that's like, so now it feels like there's lots more types of stuff, and it feels like there's a lot more, I guess, how do I put it, lots of people are observing more of their, I guess, with this type of stuff, because that's the last thing. Because obviously yes, there is UGC as with the AI twins and all with the video, but it needs that UGC character or that video with the person speaking, it needs to sound realistic. It needs to sound, the tone needs to, like if you're in a certain scene, like now with the AI movies, Netflix and everything's going to try to do the voices, trying to do all that type of stuff. How, and this goes in with this too, could it be using tools like Invideo and everything? How then are you going to make that person sound like they're excited, they're afraid, they're angry, all that type of stuff? How are we going to get that tone? What are you going to be training it off of? Are you going to be training it off of videos? Are you going to be training off of this? Like, how are you going to match that facial expression? Because obviously the facial expression has to match the tone, which is the motion, which was done, but now it's just the voice. How do you match all that properly? How do you get that person to sound like a person? Like obviously myself, I don't use UGC type of stuff. I don't use the AI avatars. I just like doing this because like it's something that I enjoy. It's something that I've done before. I've done all these videos, like before AI. I used to do this as well. I used to show my face. I used to do all this, so I'm kind of used to it. Maybe there's lots of other people who are faceless to a certain degree, but maybe they use UGC to get their photo and So, and then they try to get their voice. But that was the big thing that they obviously, Hey Jen, all these types of people, even Invideo was looking at. And I think like now they're cracking it, because now I think that was the big step. Hollywood, and obviously now with Asia doing other types of things, is pushing that factor, and it's like pushing the needle now, because obviously now, okay, so now what if like you need certain things, or like what if you need like a certain type of person, or like a certain type of tone, or certain type of voice, and all that. Like you could hire someone, but what about your schedule? What about this? Or you can make UZ content. You can make a video on InVideo. You can do a promotion, get a photo or something. Hey, I'm such and such, or blah blah blah. Or you want to do something like that, and then you can do all this stuff. You can make a move. You can do this, and you're not like I keep on saying in a lot of these videos, you're not blowing away millions and billions of dollars on all these, like obviously celebrities, all these celebrity influencers like Kendall Jenner, or Kim Kardashian, or you get the idea. Or you can make someone that looks like them, and then obviously have them to say this, have them to say that, and then there you go, and then you have all this type of stuff. Like I guess like, and or you can put them, like you can get that photo of something you made within the GZC, put them in the video, and say, hey, this is such and such, and all that type of stuff. I'm here. We're doing a Pepsi ad, or this, or like, hey, I'm promoting Invideo, or I'm promoting whatever. Hey, did you hear about all these new features and all that type of stuff? Yeah, you can do all that. Like it's like it all depends on like the type of person. But like again, I personally, I'm not a I like it to a certain degree, but what I would usually do is that I would try to make as much content in advance, obviously, since I have the AI type of stuff, and then just promote it, and then after, like maybe post on Instagram, or maybe like a short video, or have like a stockpile of certain things, because with AI you can generate a lot. It's not just like one. You can do different outputs, you can do different styles, you do more anime, you can switch it over to this, and it's not like, oh, I have to wait and then go to like the anime. I have to draw and go like to anime and pay someone to write me an anime to do this all before like the artist, and then wait a while. You can just switch the mode and hit anime and stuff, or you can switch the mode and hit realistic, or you can switch the mode and look cartoon, and then you have all this type of content. The same thing with InVideo and everything. And I think that is like a big type of factor that does all that. And I think that's very important, because now you can get all your, like, you can stockpile, and then you can, like, for the month or like for whatever, and then okay, this week I'm going to release this, and you try to keep your orders organized and not have a stockpile of things, and then you got to organize and spend a couple of hours trying to organize everything. But stuff happens, and then you have your downloads folder. Aside from all that, you can do all that, and I think like that, like, that's important. And then you have like at least 15 folders worth of stuff. Oh boy. But I think that's also worth it, because like obviously if people like obviously if you reach out, oh, what have you done? Oh, I have all this. Like, oh wow. So, and that's what it is. Like I think like it's like all that type of stuff, and obviously extra motion is a lot easier, but like I think it makes it a lot easier, because like before you would have to stop what you're doing and then promote, but like as you're promoting, you can be generating something as well, and then you're promoting, and then you're generating, and so, which also kills a lot of this ridiculous hustle culture, or live to work, or not, like where like hustle culture, the American way, oh, you gotta grind, you gotta grind until you get it, and after then you get an illness, or you get this, or you're too tired, or then you get clinical depression. Oh boy, and all that type of stuff. And then it feels like you're banging your head off the wall. Like the expression, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Now you don't have to do that. You can be promoting something. Hey, I do this, all this type of stuff, and you can be generating something like a script, like with this, or you could be generating a photo or something along those lines. And then as you're doing that, and then as you're promoting, that is done, and then you keep on promoting, and then you can make like maybe like a bot or something, or whatever it could be. Or then you can just say, like open up another tab, and you have your promotion done. And then right away when you're done promoting, you can right away go to Instagram, X, YouTube, whatever platform that you prefer, and then upload it right away, done. And then that's kind of it. And then you're gaining stride, because as you're promoting, you're making something, and then there you go. then it's more like 2 steps forward, and then basically you're 2 steps forward, and then you're driving a Ferrari, and you're doing a Tai Lopez. There you go. Like I think that's like the advantage, and that would kill hustle culture. In order to work, oh, you have to enjoy your life, and do very little and do very little promotion because all that type of stuff. I need to interact with people and all that type of stuff and all that ridiculousness. Like, no, you don't, because you interact with people and this, oh, but what my schedule and this and that, and then you're kind of wasting your time when you could be, yeah, you can be promoting yourself on X, and then at the same time, let's say, for example, okay, I need to go on vacation to Hawaii, or I need to go on vacation, or let's say, for example, another example, I need to move to Hong Kong or the UAE, or I'm going to move to Estonia, or whatever it could be. And okay, what am I going to do? I have to stop everything. You know what? I have a stockpile of type of stuff, and then I can then use, obviously, like with the X and like other certain things, they have like, or even on YouTube, schedule this to be released on this type of date. And okay, I'm packing and I'm moving, and it might take a while for me. Let me say like a week or two just to set up and everything, to get all my other type of stuff, to find an apartment, or like maybe if I have found an apartment, but I need to unpack, and that might take a couple of days, and then I'm behind. Okay, no, I already have for those couple of days. I want this to come out at this time, this to come out at this time, and this to come out at this time. And then obviously powered by something like the Invideo, but obviously the AI with like something by AI, and then the AI then obviously within the Google ecosystem, then schedules all your Invideo type of stuff, or like within with obviously powered by Gemini, or obviously Meta is obviously Instagram or whatever, or you can use like an AI browser, and then schedule your task. I want this post, I want this video up, or whatever, and then you have all that because of Invideo, and you have then all your tasks done, and then you're not losing any of that type of momentum, because all your videos that you have done are now done with Invideo, and then you're doing your promotion, and then you're scheduling everything to come out on Instagram, on YouTube, or on whatever, and then that's another thing. So now you're not even behind, now you're ahead, and then now you have all that content done, and then now let's say, hey, there's a new type of promotion or something along those lines, or whatever. We want you to do something obviously with Invideo, or something with whatever it could be. In this case, it's Invideo, and then we want you to do this. Okay, no problem. And then you have that done, and that's fantastic because you have all your other things done for those 2 weeks, because now the AI has already done everything for you, and scheduled certain things or uploaded, and you're using all that, and then say, I want this all done, and then it comes out at a time, and then you don't have to really worry because you already stockpile certain things. You already have everything already set up, and then the AI will release it at that time, and then at the same time, you're not really worried about the move. You're not really worried about this. You're not really worried about any of these types of things because it's already done with the AI, and then you're already ahead. And after then, when that thing does come, okay, I'm finally settled and stuff like that, and all that type of stuff, and then it's like, okay, finally I'm settled. Okay, I got everything unpacked. I got this, whatever. So, and then you get a message, hey, Mr. Z, there's this new type of thing. We want you to permit. Oh, okay, fantastic. Oh, I already have everything done that I already needed. You know what? I'm actually finally got set up and everything, and all that type of stuff. Give me a little bit of time, and then I'll have it done by, I don't know, in the next hour or two, and I'll send it to you right away. And then there you go, and then you get it done in the next hour or two, and that's it. All because of AI, all making it a hell of a lot easier. And with Invideo, like, hey, you got all this type of stuff, you stockpiled on other types of things, and that's kind of it. And I think that's like an advantage. And then you have all, like, you're not in that worry. Oh, I'm gonna know. You're already ahead because Invideo lets you do all this type of stuff. And then like, hey, I need to get this done. Let me do all these videos with Invideo within a couple of days, and then I'm gonna schedule all my posts to come out as I'm moving and getting set up, and then you're not missing the content, you're not missing a beat. You're already in sync. Not like the boy band in sync. that actually is a boy band, in sync more, or in tuned with all that now, because you have all the content done with AI, and then now you schedule everything, and that's it. And then what order do you have? You're already ahead. That's it. Bye. And then it's because usually you have to stop and manually do things, and then try to scheduling it, and then try to talk. No, you already have everything done with InVideo, and then that's it. You got all your clips, you got all your type of stuff. Boom, that's it. And then you can move, you can do this, you can do that, because you already have everything scheduled. You move in, and it's just super smooth. And then that's it. Fantastic. The power of AI. Like, and that's why I keep on saying this in my videos. So I keep on promoting, and that's why, yeah, obviously there's lots of people, oh, that's impossible. But okay, but like, I'm doing all these. I have time to do this. I have time to do that. I do other personal projects myself. If you follow me on X, all by obviously the only time would be obviously when I sit down and do a video. But I have time to do a video because throughout the other time of the day, I would already have a stockpile of certain things already within the folder, and I would upload this. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Boom, 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 boom. I already got my content done. And then I have time to do the video. I have time to do my live. I have time to do this. I have time to finish up another type of personal thing that I would usually do. But like, all because of this. And that's what I still don't understand, is that like when people say, oh no, you can't, but you can. The AI is doing it. Like, yeah, obviously you type it in, and obviously you might have to maybe adjust certain things, but for the most part, it's here to help you. Like I saw an interesting post today actually about productivity, and the guy was asking about you can tell he obviously works in the field, and like he was asking like how effective I want to know, just the people who use AI or stuff like this, like, what's your take on being effective and being productive? Has it increased or decreased? And I said that obviously as an AI influencer and all that type of stuff, it's increased actually, because now I have time, because as I'm doing something with one AI, I can generate something else, or I can work on something else in the back. Like as that's generating, like within video, as I'm doing a video for like some sort of content I need to do, or I might have like a review or something that I might have to do, but like I already have I don't have to really worry about anything else. I can just focus on whatever task I have at hand, because I've already done something else already with the AI, or as I'm generating something, let's say I need to do a post, or I'm working on something else. I have two AIs at the same time working on one. As I'm generating content for a post, I'm doing something else and increasing my productivity before I have to stop and then do this and then manually do it, versus now I can do many tasks at once. And I think that has increased it, and making you a lot more productive with that type of perspective. Like as I said, in video, and I already posted something else already, because I already generated something with something else, and I have now time to do this productivity. And I'm obviously a lot more organized. Obviously, I need to I might need to you need to organize things a little bit better. But but for the most part, like I don't feel like I'm have to stop or have to do something else, or like whatever it might be. I don't have to stop my flow because of whatever it might be. It's because thanks to tools like this, I can do this, and then I can do something else. I can like now, like I don't have to do 2 steps forward, 1 step back. I can just continue doing what I'm doing. I can do 2 steps forward and then gain again, more ground, and just like continue with the rhythm. It's a fast rhythm of, yes it is, but I still have time to continue that, because now I have tools that are a lot easier for me to do all this, instead of like how do I put it, like stopping and then doing all this other type of stuff. But see, like, yeah, like there you go, like it's doing this and obviously all that, but either way, it's a lot more has a lot more productivity, and I feel like it is like it feels like I've achieved more in a short span of time, in the span of maybe like using AI and doing other types of things in a short span of time of maybe like 11 months or like a year and a half or so. than I've done working in like other jobs, like normie jobs. And like I've gained more ground and I've gained more productivity and I have a lot more time to do things that I enjoy now. Obviously talking about Elon Musk and all the other people um, than before. And I think it's like people like obviously people obviously are skeptical or like whatever, or like they don't like it because yeah, AI now is at the stage where it is very, very productive. It can do a lot more tasks. It can do a lot more of this. Like it can do photos. It can do videos. It can do a lot more. Um, and it is a lot smarter. Yeah, it is adaptable. It changes, and a lot of stuff does change in real time now with agenticism and all that type of stuff. And there is all that, and yeah, I understand, but it's like prime example, like with the car or with an airplane or whatever. Like people had to go with it; they just couldn't because more and more people. That's what society wanted. Lots of more people had then more time to like they instead of riding a horse, spending hours and days trying to get somewhere, they can go up, be in a car and be there in a couple of minutes or a couple of hours or or like a boat spending a couple of months trying to get halfway across the world. Maybe you might have a couple of hours or like a couple of days, um, and all that. So like the same thing with AI, like stuff that would take months and months and months doing videos, doing photos, doing whatever it could be. Like in the case with Invideo, um, it takes a couple of days, a couple of hours, a couple of minutes, depending on how descriptive you're going to be putting it, and obviously depending on like how like detailed you want it. But like, but that's the way it is. Like it's just like it's evolved, and I think like there's a famous quote, I forget, like the unknown, like the people who aren't going to evolve are going to have a massive disadvantage in society because everything has to evolve and everything has to progress, which I agree with fully. Oh boy. All right, we'll be back as this loads. What's going on, man? So Invideo, I got in, and yes, and yes, the guy is, yeah, the guy's Indian. I was saying myself, and it's just like I'm just looking at this, and I'm looking at the profile, and I'm just like, yes, of course he is. Yes, because like, well, what is it again? It fits the total description of Indians #1 at everything. So I'm just saying myself, yep, and there you go. Hey man, he's and I got to admit, like they are really good in technology. You guys are fantastic in technology. Like any guys and everything. The first person, boom, it's you guys, and like. And he made something really, really good. So I'm actually happy. So like how I found them was so I've been wanting to get in contact with them for a while because I've been seeing all other type of stuff. I've seen all other type of stuff. So okay, I want to get in contact with these guys. I'm an influencer. So Invideo retweeted something about him, some new feature or something about the Black Friday promotion. So I'm on my timeline, and then I messaged him I think it was yesterday or today. And then it was today. Yeah, I messaged him today to retweet something about the Black Friday, about something about like a final sale or something. And then I hit him up, and then after he got back to me, and then I was like, hey, and then, oh yeah, okay, oh interesting, and I showed him that I do this. Okay, pretty cool. So what do you know? I already know about you guys. I've seen your type of stuff. You do this, you do that. You make a lot of like photos come alive. It's very cinematic. Okay, so yeah, like it seems like you know. I so many people have already promoted you that like I already see your stuff like embedded. Like those embedded ads on like YouTube people, like where like, hey, I made this really cool type of stuff. If you want to make really cool stuff, I'm going to use InvideoAI. And so I was like, okay, so you definitely know who we are. Yes, I do. It's kind of cool with your so we'll do all this type of stuff, and then now I'm doing the video. It's something I wanted to do for a while, so I'm kind of happy. And yeah, like they made something really, really cool. So there you go, man. And everyone knows about these guys. Like AI wise, like pretty much the majority of people know who they are. Like if you want to make something really cool, like it kind of feels like I think one thing like and they can even do like almost like 2-minute videos exactly like Ava Studio, which is fantastic. And like I see the stuff that I saw sometimes like with InVideo, like all these types of things. And I'm looking at this stuff, and I'm saying to myself, "What the, bro? This is absolutely friggin' fire, bro! Like, I gotta find a way." And like even on the ads and like what they show what you can do, and it's like, holy, like this is straight up amazing. But yeah, like I'm happy. And yeah, I can finally do those. You know, the vlogs. Hey, this is Bigfoot here. Hey, this is Cleopatra, and all that type of stuff. I can finally do stuff like that. I have an interesting Roman series I want to do. This is friggin' Caesar or Alexander the Great just walking around. Hey man, it's just Alexander the Great right here. Caesar, we're just walking around the empire. Like because I'm just so fantastic and everything. Like, oh, it's gonna be great. I'm doing something else with them, some sci-fi type of thing, saying how about like the features and everything about NVIDIA. But there's a couple of InVideo, but like, well, like it's really really cool. And like these but that's kind of like, but I would even keep on saying like they even have the UGC type of stuff like Higgs. I'm not the big fan of the AI avatars, but I guess some people are, so I can kind of get it to a certain degree. But like, I'm not the biggest fan. Of all that type of stuff, but again, to each their own. Like I've tried some things out before, but it's like I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Like everything else is really cool. So there's that. But like the photo and like how the videos turn out very cinematic. Like the cinematic type of stuff is pristine. So I got full access. So I got full access, part of the program. So obviously I'm using the highest model. So obviously it's going to be the most, how do you say, detailed So it's taking a little bit longer, but definitely definitely worth it. Um, so we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna do some other type of stuff. Maybe I might do that Julius Caesar type of thing, which I do want to do, which is gonna be cool. So there you go. You don't have to use N8N. Lots of people were saying that the Bigfoot type of thing was made with N8N, and then it was imported into VO and imported into all this type of stuff. So like, nah, you can just use this Invideo, and then that's it. Boom. They changed their logo. They're a ghost now instead of a fish. Good to know. The more you know. I was actually calm thinking about that actually, because originally they were a fish. If you didn't know. Um, but there's that. So what's going on with you, man? Um, so yeah, another one, and that's fantastic. So we're balling. So no, but like this is fantastic. Like there's a couple of other people who I wanted to get in contact with for a while, so I'm kind of content. And obviously there's like the other people that obviously pop up within your timeline. Obviously that you want, and more, I guess why not? The more the merrier. But like there are specific people who I like I've been trying to like I really want them to reach out to me. And obviously they did, all right. Like, I guess the timing was right or something, but like fantastic. Riding the shot is going to be interesting. I'm going to be doing a couple of other things. Oh, oh, I can. Oh, yes. I can continue my flower and pond series. Yeah, buddy. Oh, that's freaking fire. Let's go. So that's some straight fire, bro. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is great. This is great. This is fantastic. So what's going on with you, bro? Apart from all the nonsense that's been going on, oh, what else has been happening? Nice, nice. That's fantastic. Gotcha, gotcha. That's good. Yeah, so it's confirmed. I haven't watched the video yet on Sherlock yet. I'm gonna watch it event. I'm gonna watch it probably sometime today or something. I just been no, I've been doing my type of stuff. I've been like obviously I've been posting heavy on Instagram and all that type of stuff. I've been trying to get. I have so much stuff now, photo wise. Just like oh boy, it's like I have an encyclopedia of just like AI generated stuff. Like I have like videos, photos, like bro, it's wild. Like like it's insane. Like like I'm just like bro, this is some next level type of stuff. Yeah, I would test. Maybe you can finish up as well the stuff we're working on. Um, you know what I mean. The language that we're working on. So that could help too. And then fantastic. Then we can do a promo, and I can use this then. This is gonna be great. See? So no, but that's awesome. The new type of stuff. I need to actually review them. Actually, I've been doing other type of things. Yeah, obviously the AWS. Obviously, what happened didn't really help. It kind of put me a little bit behind. But there's a couple of other things I need to review. I need to re-review certain things. Um, so there's that. So, but yeah, it's just we can do videos. Like it's just like, oh man, it's just I like, but I think like as well, like obviously, with my like obviously the stuff I'm sending, obviously that's kind of it, bro. Like it kind of feels that like I even kind like even like all the other people who I obviously associate with, obviously like even on X, like they're not part of like obviously they're not like I just associate with them. I'm just associated with them, but like um that obviously they like obviously do news and all that type of stuff. Like I associate with them, but like obviously they're not like inner circle, but like I still associate with them. And they're even saying like the stuff about like all that stuff like this in video and all these other types of similar things. Like it's kind of making it harder for like people like or just like in general um now to do certain things because like it's moving so fast. Like the time that you would maybe write a couple of things or do certain things, like someone already has like I don't know like a month's work a month's worth of work done in maybe like 3 hours, and that's true. And yes, that is and if you're asking there, oh my god, my identity is now been revealed on live. Yes, that's actually my IRL name. All right, let's see how this turns out. Submit it. So yeah, there you go. My IRL name has been exposed. Oh boy. So no, but let's check this out.
In a laboratory beyond time, scientists have made a discovery that will change everything. They found the key to transforming human imagination into reality. This is InvideoAI, where thoughts become videos in seconds. Watch as a simple text prompt generates complete videos with scripts, visuals, and voiceovers. The AI doesn't just create, it thinks, it plans, it perfects. Need to change something? Just tell it. Replace that car with a spaceship. Add epic music. Change the language. It obeys your every command. From cinematic masterpieces to viral social content, from product showcases to animated stories, InvideoAI creates them all. No technical skills required. No complex software. Just pure creative power. At your fingertips. This technology is already transforming millions of creators across 190 countries. They're not just making videos. They're shaping the future of human expression. The revolution has begun. Step into the future with InvideoAI.
There you go, bro. I'm just gonna at them. Use this is for use this promo. You're welcome. I wanted to do something like this, but I'm gonna be obviously testing out certain other types of things as well. What's the max on this? I got auto, I guess. Can I do 1080p? I'm not too sure if I can. I don't really know how the screen thingies work, but this is good. And there you go. Sorry about that. But yeah, there you go. I'm gonna be back. I just need to eat, and I'm gonna be reviewing a little bit more. It's interesting how it's only at 7:20, but you know, we're gonna be okay. So we're gonna go back to the home. Just gonna go back here. So we're gonna go back to the home, and then we got obviously we're just gonna hit create a new video from scratch, and then we're just gonna go here. And then we're gonna look at like obviously more of like the AI video to avatar. You got motion graphics, a couple of other types of things, and we're gonna see a little bit more. I did the text clip. Then you got the text to image. You got the photo to clip. Text title to clip. Obviously you got the presets. I'm just gonna tell them here. I made a cool promo for you. There you go. Then obviously we got other types of things looking like we got some agents here. Obviously, the agent Sora. So it's gonna be I'm gonna be reviewing certain things. So I might just sign up for that too while I'm at it. But I'm gonna see what else we got. So obviously they got like I'm not as they say I'm still not the biggest fan of Sora 2 because I just it's just a rip off of Grok Imagine. But yes, you everyone heard me live. So we got all these. I am interested in the okay. They have Kling. There, I think there's a 2.5. But I'm actually curious on that one. Got the images, the usual type of stuff. The usual suspects: Quen, image gen, ideogram, all that type of stuff. Flux, Nano Banana. Reeve is new, so I actually might I might try this one out. And obviously our usual suspects: Vio, Sora, Wan, obviously, Pixarverse. I tried Pixarverse 5. It's actually really, really good. C-Dance, Profast, Helio itself. The 2.2 animate's actually really good. I tried that too. So we're going to be doing a couple of more things, and then we got motion graphics. So we're going to see describe the motion graphic you want. Obviously this. So looking like that's what I did. So what else is there? There's AI photo to avatar, so you can like create a new avatar. Get the text to images, describe your scenes that you want, text clips, and obviously our preset library. Like what presets do you want, comic book, and all that type of stuff. Your media library, home itself again. So we're just gonna do that. So we're gonna look at a little bit more type of stuff. Then you got obviously Halloween, create short video, make an explainer video, use my script. You can obviously generate your own scripts right here, workflows, and obviously clone yourself. And then you got the Explorer right here. Like single prompt to full videos, all this type of stuff. So we are gonna go eat, and then we're gonna be back. So we got all these interesting things. So it's looking like I did the motion graphics already. So we're gonna look at some other types of things. And yeah, so there you go, man. So there we go. Now we can do that, and then we can have a cool little promo brought to you by Invideo. Congratulations. Or we can use a couple of other things, but I am liking the Invideo. So if other people want to reach out, I got more type of stuff, but there you go. Because again, be one with the AI algorithm. That's kind of it. I'll be back. All right, we're back. Okay, so okay, we did that. So let's see what else we got. So we get the motion graphics. So let's do a text to image. Let's see how this turns out. We are going to I guess I like using a lot of adorable animals. So this is gonna be awesome. So we're gonna hit the image. I got 2 adorable dolphins eating a Hell's Kitchen. Correct. So yeah, like this is what we can do. Like again, I'm already. I'm gonna see the avatar. I'm still not a big fan of it, but I guess. But like, I'm not. I don't know. I'm just. It's just cool. Like I can understand why people do it because like obviously like I think like how it works is it's a good market to have. I'm not saying that it's a bad idea, but like it's just more in the sense of market wise. To me, it feels like okay. Let's say you already have like a business or something along those lines, and like let's say for example like Julian or something along those lines, like he already has certain things, so it's just great for him to do the AI avatar and set it all up, and then he can deal with other type of stuff because obviously like I'm different. I'm a little bit different. I wouldn't really like, maybe I might use it eventually, but like I don't really think so. But like because he already established he's known for SEO. Like obviously AI is new, so obviously like it's not as like it's yes it's formulating a lot of certain things are happening, um, but it's not like big like SEO or even GEO. What obviously it's just AI algorithm and like it's basically the SEO, but it's obviously they just rebuilt it with AI, so that's still a little bit different. So like, but just more in the sense of that itself, but like it's for more people. Or let's say you run certain things and you want to do other type of things, but like then you can like have that because it makes you have be in 2 places at the same time. And I go like, but again, I just feels like that's just my take on it. It's just I don't know. Like I'll look at it, but like I don't really think like I would have much use for it. Is what I'm trying to say. But like I'll test it out. Like I'm actually kind of curious like about it. But like just from my perspective, like it feels like I have already like it feels like I get it. Like obviously you have a lot of type of stuff to do or stuff like that. And like obviously you do like SEO or you run like a certain type of company or something like that, but like maybe you want to do like a product launch or something, but maybe you won't be able to like meet the launch because maybe you have a backlog of certain things or whatever. You can just use like the AI avatar and then you can like be there for the launch and hey, this is the AI version of myself, blah blah blah, and then they can explain everything. Like I totally get it. Like it has a purpose. I'm not saying that it doesn't, but it just like for me, it's just like I don't really see it as that type of perspective. Like yeah, it's cool. It's like I've seen certain things. I know how it works, but like I like just from like my opinion and like my perspective, like I don't like it's just not for me. Like and yeah, obviously I push AI, I push certain things, but like I'm just like I get it, I get the purpose, but like I don't know, it just feels like yeah, like I get it if you have a lot of things to do, but for me, like I kind of understand the purpose of it, but like I don't know, like it just feels like I like the art, like to do this. I feel like a lot of art, certain types of things, like it's just more, it's better. Like it feels like, but yeah, I can kind of get it. Like, it reminds me of like all those like futuristic movies again, and I totally understand like what they're trying to do, and like it's like yeah, like it's the future. Maybe you might be too busy, maybe in the future, and and then you can like do this. You can have your little avatar, or obviously, AI will get a lot more advanced, and like there'll be other technology, and then you can do all that while obviously you're doing something else. Like, and no, I see the purpose though. Like, I'm not saying that it's like not useful. I'm just saying that like it's something that like at the moment I don't see use for. Is it a terrible idea? Absolutely not. It's a wonderful idea, but it's just that like for what I do and like how I guess my workflow is, like, and obviously since AI is starting off, like, yeah, obviously you want to future proof, obviously you want to be ahead, and that's fantastic, and like that's what I use AI for, but like as well, but like not in that type of context. But like but I do see the purpose of it. Like it's not just, I'm not like just like saying, oh, this is like bad. Not like the purpose is there, but like for what I'm doing is completely different. Like watch someone say, oh, but you can do two things. Like, but I already do a lot of things as it is. But you can do even more things, I guess. But like for me, like it won't really like change much of it. But like that's just me. There you go. This is based. Based. Yes. I like it. I might download this actually, maybe, but this is based. I'm not too sure if it will save in my media library, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just gonna download this. This is sick. So I got some use for this. I actually might maybe like turn this into like an interesting series now with Invideo, but I got something. This is just a little clip, I guess, an 8-second clip. Would be I guess some basketball. And then we're gonna hit that. We're gonna do the avatar, but yeah, for the most part, then we're gonna look at the other type of stuff we can do. But like I see the potential. Like it's like all this type of stuff. Like I'm not saying that like, or maybe at the moment I don't really need to use AI avatar, but maybe I might. Like all I'm saying is that like I just don't see the why at the moment. But if you do, cool. I'm not saying don't use it. I'm just kind of saying that at the moment I just don't see it. And this is the guy who influences AI. So that's just me from my perspective. But again, that's how I look at it. But again, I'm not trying to say don't. I'm not dissuading you to not do it. If you have a purpose for it, more power to you. So I'm just saying, like at the moment, the guy who pushes AI, I don't really see it. Like that's just me. But what's going on, man? What else have you been up to? So they're catching up, and yeah, I think like what we're doing is actually pretty smart, and I think we can like definitely do some other type of things. Like it's like look at all this, like from how it started to how it's going. It's it's definitely it's definitely improved in a very very short amount of time. Oh, so I found I say I swear I'm contributing a lot to the AI ecosystem. So it feels like people do watch me and people do pay attention to me, even though indirectly. I indirectly caused something hilarious today. Me obviously with the normies and everything, and it kind of goes in with the Invideo. It's just like it's kind of funny how like do we even need degrees and PhDs? Because some guy then made a comment about like how AI is changing like a lot of the landscape with videos and just like everything in general. And I'm just like, there you go. I have interesting comment. I have interesting takes that are now indirectly causing other certain things because then he was commenting on something else and then the topic started to trend on Twitter, on X, sorry. Um, and I'm just like, there you go. I'm indirectly causing certain things because AI. I laugh, but it's true. Just in the sense of like as I was explaining, like the brutalist with movies, obviously photos, this, that, like everything in general with motion graphics, obviously. As you can see right here, like what I did, like I just said, like photos and all, like this like creativity and this other stuff in general. AI is just it's doing it, like it's taking over. Yeah, medicine might change too, but like just in general, like before people had to do like stuff manually, you would have to get interrupted and then you have to go back. But now you can, as you're doing something with AI, like making this, like obviously, like I do a lot of, obviously I still like do stuff offline, but like as I'm doing this and using something with AI, I'm doing something else with another AI, and like and getting ahead. So instead of two steps forward, like just sort of one step back, it's just like two steps forward, and then now you're the king of England, or something along those lines. So like that's what I like. Okay, so that's done. I'm gonna do the photo, and then guess we can do like text side looks like interesting. So like you can like certain text for your clips to make like mini movies. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. Then obviously we're gonna be doing like other things like all the other generators to see like certain things. A lot of progress, man. It's only been like it hasn't even been like one generation, one election cycle. That's crazy. Not even one generation has passed, and look at the stuff that we're doing. Stuff that would take centuries to do. Like 80, 90s, 100 years, like a century. We're doing the lightning speed. Oh, I need to give them my Instagram too because I actually might post this now on Instagram, but I'll do that after. Bro, that's dope. Dude, that is dope. That's pretty cool. All right. So the video turned out really good. So that's that. So did that, text to clip, text to image, we did. Okay, so we're gonna do now a photo to clip. So obviously we're gonna do from the computer. We're gonna pick something right here. I got a lot of pro clip of stuff. So we are going to pick, I guess cyberpunk person with the music on. So here we are. Obviously, this person is taking in the city. So let's see how this turns out. I'm actually kind of curious. All right, let's see how this turned out. Oh wow, this turned out really good. Baller. And let's do the avatar thing, which I'm not really a big fan of, but hey. I guess off a photo. I guess we'll use Fran here. Okay, so looking like the avatar thing is broken for some reason. I'm trying to hit create, but it's not letting me. It's saying this is red. I'm not too sure. So maybe it's something that they have to fix or something, because it's just not letting me do it. Okay, that's very disappointing. Okay, so I guess that's something that I gotta fix or something. Yeah, but I can't make one because obviously it's popping up in red for some reason. Or maybe it has to be 9:16, the ratio. Oh, the ratio has to be 9:16. All my stuff is a 16:9, so maybe they can add some better ratios to that. That might actually probably help. Okay, I downloaded that because surprisingly I don't have any videos, even though I did make some stuff. Oh, okay, I have everything here. Okay, interesting. So everything is kind of like a little bit more different. I guess look at the agents, I guess. Get the trends. I'll join that after. I've done pretty much everything. Let's see all, I guess. I guess we'll use a Sora 2 project. I guess, whatever. I guess this is fine. I'm not too sure, to be honest. Whatever. November 16th, whatever. I'll just put in video review or something like that. Whatever. Project. Look for 12 seconds. Sora 2 Pro. And we're just gonna hit that. I haven't tried the Sora 2 Pro, so I guess I'll try it out. I'm just making different types of things. I'm just like, and then after we have some photo models, some new ones that I haven't tried out yet or something. I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's check this out. Oh, that's good. Look at that. Let's put the sound on, actually.
Coming at you. Got it. Think you can handle this smash?
Try me. Too quick for you.
Ah, missed it.
Point to me.
All right. Coming at you.
It's good.
Coming at you. Coming at you.
Got it.
All right. Okay, so that's that, and then we're gonna go back to that. That, and I'm gonna go into go back here again. See what images we got. I'm gonna try the Reeve. I haven't tried it yet, so. A Quen I've done, obviously I just use Quen itself. We're gonna check this out. Project, and then we're gonna call video review. And then we're gonna hit create project. Okay, and let's see how this takes. Retrieve. Oh wow, that's actually really good. My first time using it. So this is actually pretty good. I'm not too sure if we can keep the consistency like Seedream, but I'll have to say this is really good. This is definitely baller. Yeah. We're just gonna go here. So we've done pretty much all the scripts and all that type of stuff, workflows and all that. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe, and as well to check out Invideo, because obviously this is actually really, really good. Looking like I got some other alternatives to do some other types of things. But yeah, as always, Mr. Z signing out.